I really wanted to do a full breakdown of mechanics in Lost Eidolons Veil of the Witch, since my experience in the game was a really pleasant surprise for me. But I hadn't an idea how to do that in the format context. So this is another one of my experiments in content creation. I had footage from a run I did on the ultimate trial level, so with almost maximum roguelike BS enabled to make my day way worse. And it gave me an idea to cover the mechanics and game design choices as they appear during the gameplay session, to talk about them in context instead of a vacuum. And here's the result. At the start I'll cover some things that you do outside the expeditions, but once we get to the actual footage from the run, I'll pop in and out with my ramblings, leaving the gameplay footage running by itself. The timestamps from my input will be in the description, but I'll assume that most of the runtime will be without much commentary. And this will probably be a second monitor video for most people. Nevertheless, hope you enjoy and get as much info from this as you can. Before setting out on an expedition, we can access some features and mechanics in our main hub. I want to start my ramblings from the lodge and main character quarters. In those places you can upgrade classes for each character, and in the case of Ash, change your class to a different one after unlocking the possibility by raising reputation with specific allies. Now, I have some takes here, some of them may be even considered hot. On one hand, I like the option of upgrading classes on each character and unlocking the option to class change on Ash. It gives you some kind of linear power progression that is cleanly visible to a player and something to work towards on your favorite characters. However, I really dislike the way those upgrades were implemented. You get minuscule stat boosts, upgrade versions of your starting skills, and the most annoying part, access to a wider skill pool that is arbitrarily locked from the beginning. And you can see that since all the skills are visible in the overview menu, but just locked from the access during the gameplay. So on the high level I'm really glad this exists, but in practice the system feels basic and hollow, and is basically an annoying time gate. You will never lose something when upgrading a class, you just expand the skill pool on the character. In some cases it may even be optimal choice to not upgrade the class, so you have less options offered as the choice during the gameplay. And that looks to me like a bad design. Now, taking a closer look at Ash and the class change options. I think it lands itself in a similar split. The ability to change the skill set of the character that will always be in your party is a very good thing and I'm all for it. But the implementation can be a little bit controversial. Ash gets a mix of skills from their default class with skills from the quote-unquote new class. That leads to a quite expansive build diversity, at least in theory. In some cases, the mix selected by the developers is great and works well together, and the change in weapon availability also gives a nice flair to the playstyle. In terms of rule of cool, I think Ash as an Archmage is probably the best thing you can go for. You're a spellcaster that uses anti-cavalry two-handed greatsword as a backup. It is as ridiculous as it can get, and I love it. But the skill selection and skills being locked in the specific weapon types kinda ruins the possibilities. And it turns out that the sword is probably the wrong choice in almost all situations. It would be cool if the build that focuses on defensive skills like ice armor or flame armor would be supported by a sword version of arcane arrow or similar skill that Laurent gets for his bow. But as things stand now, this is one of those cases where our MC can just cosplay a second, more limited version of the same playstyle without having anything else that makes it worth it. Of course, we also have outliers that go into opposite direction. Ash's version of Berserker is bonkers, and can solo some enemy formation by just jumping straight into the fray with Annihilation, and then abusing Swift Slash and Rejuvenation for absurd counterattack damage with sustained kills. And as you can expect, it's one of my favorite builds to run on our MC. So to sum up my ramblings about class changes, great that the option exists, but the implementation and skill selection could be much better here. It's very unbalanced. Speaking of unbalance, time to take a look at Raven's Tower and another game mechanic. Ability to craft accessories is unlocked quite early on, but it has its own progression system that, as usual in roguelikes, limits your progress and choices. But that annoyance is solved by itself when you just play the game, so I'll let it slide. But what do those things even offer you as a player? In general, those are just mix of passive stat boosts that gives you access to some kind of skill. Some are passive, but most of them are active and have limited amount of uses per expedition. Yes, expedition, and not each encounter. I understand the reason for this. Some of the skills are very powerful, and with the right build just destroy everything in their path. But I think balancing them around the use limit per encounter would be much more fun. You would be incentivized to use them more often, and not just hold the charges for steamrolling the boss encounters when needed. The balancing of set skills is also a little bit out of whack. Some of them are great, and some other are just totally forgettable, and you use their accessories as a stat stick and nothing more. But all in all, I find this side power progression system quite fun. Devs can easily expand this in future updates, and the nature of it will probably not hurt the game balance in the long way. Now, in Raven's Tower we also have access to Chamber of Trials, which is this game version of the typical roguelike BS modifiers that you enable for better rewards and more challenge. I just mentioned here that it would be nice to have more options to choose from, since at the point of recording this you need to enable everything to reach the ultimate trial level. I'll talk about this more later, but for now let's just say that I like some of those challenges and find other very boring and annoying. Next on the main hub checklist is Altar of Fire, or your generic metaprogression tree for our roguelike games. Not much to say here. The basic concept is fine, but I find it that the time to fully upgrade everything was surprisingly short. Not sure if that is a good or bad thing in this genre. The entertaining twist here is the existence of greater blessings. We can have access to 2 from the selection of 5, and each of them buffs specific weapon category in a very noticeable manner. Of course, your selection of those will greatly boost the power of specific characters, depending on their available weapon sets. It would be nice if this thing was expanded, like with blessings for specific armor categories, or maybe more elemental damage type focus. With all that out of the way, we can finally set out on the expedition. And I pause the footage to talk immediately about yet another game mechanic that is very much to my liking. The enthusiastic buff has a chance to appear on a character that wasn't part of your last expedition. This grants them quite noticeable benefits if you choose to include them in the next run. Not only will all their skills be upgraded during said expedition, but you'll also get an option of choosing one of those skills at the very beginning. I like this very much. It not only encourages you to try different party composition, but also boosts the chosen character while allowing you to actually plan your build in advance. You can choose a very strong skill and just be okay with whatever, or pick more of a build-around option and later focus on supplementing that specific build while leveling. This lands in the list of features that actually got me hooked to the game for long enough to finish all the primary challenges and Steam achievements. And now it's time to actually show you the run. As I mentioned in the intro, from this point onward I will pop up from time to time to talk about things that happen on the screen and give you more context, or to rant about specific mechanics down the line.
How might bountiful boom?
Right.
Ah,
Nah.
right.
At your service.
I'm ready to go. I'm listening.
Give the word.
Yeah? Captain? Let's get this started.
Here we go again.
Time to lead.
Over here!
How did my steel take?
Yes?
Captain?
Let's get this started.
Am I up? Need something?
Ready for your word.
Let's do this.
Another one bites the dust.
Need something?
How can I help?
My turn.
Huh? Need a hand?
Captain?
Here!
Looks like they got
Aye. Who's next?
Yes! Ready.
Shit!
You point, I kill.
Ready for your word.
Need me? Until we meet again. Yeah?
Yes?
My turn.
Ready when you are.
Need something?
At your side.
Better than you deserve.
At your service.
Stay down this time. I'm listening.
Aye, aye.
Ready. Here!
How's that feel?
Okay, here's the first thing that I find not only annoying, but potentially run-breaking and just strictly not fun. One of the roguelike BS options you need to enable for Ultimate Trial is the bad luck you can see on the screen right now. 2 of your characters will be randomly chosen each time you roll for a gear upgrade with resonance stats, and be locked from that particular choice. The upgrade rarity for each character is also chosen randomly, so this thing can really mess up your core builds for each character, since skills you get from equipment enhancements are the only guaranteed thing in the whole run. For me, this is just an unnecessary amount of RNG. If you're really unlucky, you may never be able to unlock core skill for your party member and make them useless in the specific role they are supposed to fill. And there's no way to counteract this. The game can just say, nope, you're not getting this skill this time, too bad, and that's it.
A raven perch.
Where did you... Alas!
And here's something that brings mixed feelings in me. On one hand, I really like the hindrance of character being out of commission after being knocked out during the battle, and forcing you to rest to recover them. In a run without this feature enabled, resting is a very low impact choice for the player. But there are some issues with this. One of them happened during this specific rest, because of course it did. Another option from Chamber of Trials is the crisis events that can pop up randomly during non-combat choices in the run. Some of them are just annoying, and some of them are potentially run-ending, if, again, RNG is really not on your side. And Camp Ambush lands on the most severe spectrum on the scale. At best you get a 33% chance of avoiding the effect. All other choices can hinder your run by disabling an upgrade slot on some piece of equipment. And in this run, RNG disabled my third upgrade slot on Rosalina's healing kit, so an AoE damage skill that debuffs the target with Holy Crest. This not only limited her option as a magical damage dealer, but also crossed out a huge potential of passive healing for the whole party. And there's no way of fixing this during the gameplay, so that's fun.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Give the word.
I'll show them. Ha! That had to hurt.
Ready and waiting.
I'm listening. Finally put to rest.
You got it.
Go for the head!
Quick fight!
Am I up?
How can I help?
Captain.
I'm ready to go.
Here we go again.
At your service.
Huh?
I've got this. And stay down.
Captain. Not bad.
Aye, aye.
I'm listening.
Aye.
Let's do this.
You point, I kill. Stay down.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah?
Yes? Regents will be done.
Yes! Take that!
Here we go again. Easy.
Taste my steel.
Huh?
My turn.
Time to leave.
Need me?
Need something?
Ready when you are.
Ready.
Need something?
What do you want? Let's get this started.
Another one down.
Captain?
Ready and waiting.
I'll show them.
Give the word. We done yet?
Ready.
Ready for your word.
Yes!
Had enough?
Am I up? Till we meet again.
How can I help?
You got it.
Captain.
The light is with us! Yeah!
Ready. Know your place!
At your service. Looks like they got the point.
I've got this.
That had to hurt.
Need something?
Captain?
Ready.
I'm listening.
What do you want?
My turn. Always another foe.
I'm listening. Need me?
Yes?
Huh?
You point, I kill.
Let's do this.
Need something?
Yo, beat it! Aye.
I'm ready to go. Yeah?
Ready when you are.
Am I up? Boss in there.
The Raven's red.
Are you the same?
Correct! A great
Why is that?
dark smoke. Choose one.
Carlotta! Fancy meeting you.
No! No more plucky witticisms! Aye, aye.
Captain? Let's get this started.
Here we go again.
I've got this.
Over here!
Take that!
At your service.
Give the word. Easy.
Let's do this.
You and me.
Another one bites the dust.
I'm listening.
You got it. And stay down.
I'm listening.
Ready.
Time to leave.
Yes?
Need something?
Over here.
Bye.
Ready and waiting. Really bright.
Useless. Burn.
How can I help?
Captain.
I'm ready to go. And stay down. What do you want? You call this a fight?
Need me? How did my steel taste?
The beacon! You wretched little rats!
Here's a quick example of balance issues with some of the accessories. You've already seen me using Greater Shadow Step during the run from time to time. With 15 charges, players can be quite liberal with the specific one. And it also completely invalidates this version of the boss encounter. You can just pop to the end of the map, disable the beacon and eliminate the whole mechanic of unstoppable undead horde that is supposed to be the main threat in this fight.
Yes!
Aye.
Yeah?
Captain?
You point, I kill. Notch one.
Am I up?
I'll show them.
Ready when you are.
Ready.
I'm listening.
Bastards! This is.
Stay down this time. Need something?
My turn.
Yeah?
Yes! Another one bites the dust!
This one also brings mixed feelings. The mechanic of losing skills at the end of the act is something of a Zhern archetype at this point. In a vacuum, I have no issue with this mechanic, but I find that this is not exactly working in a fun way with other design choices of the game. By default, you'll get skills when a character reaches a specific level. When combining this with the mechanic of experience gained based on kills and skills usage, we have some very annoying results. You need to pick some skills that are not crucial to your character build, so you can forget them at the start of the next act. That's the reason for some of my questionable choices earlier. I've picked some skills that were just cannon fodder for this mechanic. I'll also use this to rant about some of the experience balancing issues. At this point you can notice that my healers are falling behind in terms of levels. The better you play, the less damage you take and the less healing will be needed. And that leaves your healers at low levels, which translates to less skills and less stat gains. As you may deduce, this can snowball in the wrong direction if your healers can die in one hit, or not be able to do enough damage to deal with an enemy, or be stuck on skills with limited options for gaining experience. And that's why skills you can gain from enchanting your gear are so important. Not to mention the raw stat boosts that you will get with them along the way.
You've made it!
Seriously?
Why, you're so fresh.
Whoa.
What?
Let's do this.
Captain.
Captain.
Ready and waiting.
Ready for your word.
At your service.
Here we go again.
Time to leave.
Captain?
What do you want? Let's get this started.
Ready when you are.
I'm ready to go.
You point, I kill.
Cavalry has arrived!
You got it.
Am I up? Really, fight.
I'm listening.
Need something?
Who's next?
Ready and waiting.
Go for the head!
Never cross it there.
I've got this.
Till we meet again.
Aye, aye.
Aye. Stay down.
You got it.
Need something? Looks like they got the point.
Give the word.
Yes! Yeah?
How can I help? An end to your suffering. Yes?
I'm here, friend. What do you want?
Here we go again.
Need me?
Let's do this. Yeah! Take that!
And here's the point at which I want to address my issues with relics. The balance seems to be a little bit skewed. There's a lot of them that are just clean passive buffs for specific aspect of the combat. Increased range of spells, movement and so on. But there are also some that are just useless, and don't even offer an interesting trade-off in terms of party stats. In some cases they are better than skipping, since you can then try to use them during Relic exchange, but when we compare this to examples like the Spire, it does not look good. Especially if you have Ancient Scepter already, which is probably the most broken relic in the game at the moment. I was fishing for the Fire version, which would be the most useful in this level of enemy stat boosts, but unfortunately ended up with Lightning. It's by no means a bad relic, but with stat differences due to Trial, the boost to critical rating is much less noticeable than the raw damage that Fire version would provide. Not to mention the extra damage to everything via Scorch Dot at the start of every encounter.
Barnhard, is it?
Save your breath, mercenary.
Oh, you shouldn't have said. I'm listening.
Ready.
Captain? Your call is our victory.
Let's get this started.
Ready.
Your axe, sir.
Insolent whelps.
I'll show them.
This is the first time I use the undo mechanics that the game provides you as a way of dealing with trigger-happy AI with massive stat bonuses. Ash, which was on a quite high level with OK defensive stat, was just bursted down from full HP to 0 in one turn, receiving 2 critical hits in the process. And the only way to avoid that was to change the positioning on the whole party in a way that the enemy units will have multiple targets to choose from. On lower trial levels you can have the feature of enemy intention lines and can avoid that scenario by looking at them before ending the character turns.
Captain.
Your axe, sir.
Insolent whelp.
I'm ready to go. Need something?
You point, I kill. Wasted my time.
Time to leave.
Aye, aye.
Captain?
Let that be a lesson to you.
Ready for your word.
Am I up? Taste my steel.
I'm listening.
Never cross a mare.
I'm ready to go.
Aye.
How can I help?
I'll show you.
My turn.
Huh?
Ready and waiting.
Let's do this. For Carmen! Another one down.
Give the word.
At your service. Really fight.
Aye.
Need something?
Ready when you are. Finally put to rest.
Your attacks are child's play.
Lord Bernhardt, I'm...
Aye, aye.
Yes!
Ready.
What do you want?
Yeah.
and here you can clearly see the differences in levels. Both Rosalina and Evie deal basically cosmetic damage to the boss, and don't have any way of providing passive healing to the party, so their turns are mostly focused on using their dedicated healing spells when they can, and not risking death by being shot by enemies. From this point forward, the blocked enchantment slot on Rosalina's spellbook starts to be a real issue. Also, RNG hates me, and Evie didn't have any luck with having Divine Wrath offered as a skill choice, so her passive healing is also not existent in this run.
I've got this.
Need something?
No escape.
Need me?
Captain.
Ready for your word.
Let's get this started. Ready.
Ready and waiting. From the shadows!
How can I help?
Am I up? Stay down this time.
Yeah?
You point, I kill.
Let's do this.
At your side.
I won't let you stand.
Yes?
Your wounds shall be cut.
Here we go again.
Enough!
We make quite the team!
You got it.
I'm listening. listening.
Time to leave.
I'm listening.
I'm here!
This humiliating.
How did my steel taste?
And here's another example of extremely bad RNG. This resonant stone offers an upgrade option in the red slot of Eevee's spellbook, which unlocks her designated skills for passive AoE damage reduction and healing. So of course when I get the chance to learn this and make her useful despite low level and lack of skills, the game decided it wasn't an option. I've got the offensive skill on Rosalind's weapon, which is not bad, but she's behind with levels and attack power, so that's not exactly an exciting choice to make.
The little
Apparently not a...
mockery keep but enough net.
Huh?
I'll show them. That had to hurt.
Need something?
Give the word.
Captain?
At your service. Till we meet again.
Need something? I'm ready to go.
My turn. We done yet?
Am I up? Looks like they got the point.
I've got this. Had enough? Captain?
Ready for your word.
Aye. Who's next?
Yeah? Bye.
I'm listening.
Need me? Never cross in there.
Yes!
What?
What do you want? Quit fighting!
Aye, aye.
You point, I kill. Easy.
I'm ready to go.
Really fight.
Ready when you are. Regents will be done.
Ready.
Captain. Stay down.
Need something? Stay down this time.
Time to leave. Huh?
Rest in peace, asshole! Yes?
I'm here to lend a hand.
I'm listening.
Ready.
I've got this.
Captain.
Let's do this. Let's get this started.
You point, I kill.
Ready.
How can I help?
Ready and waiting.
I'm listening.
Go for the head!
The Regency triumphs.
Huh.
Took you long enough.
Yeah.
Need me?
I'll show them. Let's get this started. Yeah?
Aye, aye. Justice at last.
Give the word.
Time to leave.
Aye.
You got it.
From this moment, I've already known that going into Act 4 of this expedition will be very hard. My damage on both Evie and Rosalina starts to fall off drastically, and I was forced to undo enemy focus fire without even a crit on their side. So the raw stat advantage was just too big. In a typical short expedition, you can probably have your whole party pretty close to max level at this point. But my RNG for both healers left them far behind, and that's starting to show. That's a jab at experience scaling. I think the point of a short expedition is to save time needed to do a run, but the fact you get the experience per character can lead to situations like this, when the most optimal play pattern is to drag out the encounter so you can spam XP on your healers, and count on not being insta-killed by random enemy critical hits. And it's not really fun gameplay for my tastes.
Captain?
My turn. Wasting my time. Here we go again. Watch one.
I'm with you.
I'm listening.
Ready for your word.
Am I up?
Captain.
Need something? I've got this.
You point, I kill. Always another foe.
Let's do this.
That had to hurt.
Give the word. Wasted my time.
Captain.
At your side.
And stay down.
Yes?
Not.
What do you want?
Oh, rip right through!
Need something?
Ready when you are.
I'm ready to go.
We end this.
At your service. Till we meet again.
Ready. How's that feel?
Ready for your word.
Yes!
I'm listening.
How can I help?
Ready and waiting. From this
Let's get this started. You got it.
Finally, this is the moment I've known that the run is effectively finished at Act 3. Evie is stand in the charge AoE and I have no way of removing the condition on her. It basically guarantees that I will end the encounter with 2 characters downed until the next camp. We'll talk about this later.
I'll show them.
Need something? Need me?
Yeah? I've got this. Captain.
Have to fall back.
Time to leave.
Take this! Ah! Another one down.
Let's add some fuel to the fire.
I will stop it!
Am I up?
Turns out that the later is already here. Each act after the first one starts in the safe zone with the merchant present, but this isn't treated as a campsite. So in Act 4, where the encounters are fixed, I need now to clear a horde-based boss battle with 3 characters before even having a chance to rest after the final boss in Act 3. If Evie wasn't one-shot by a crit from AoE, there could be some kind of chance. But as it is right now, I'm pretty sure that there's no chance on finishing this run with a win. I could just abandon the expedition, but I decided to show you how much of a steamroll the next fight will be. So enjoy my party being owned by zombies. And see you in the next one.
I thought I smelled. Now is.
At your service. How did my steel blades?
Let's do this. Need something? I'm ready to go. Huh? Ugh, nasty. Time to leave.
Need something? Taste my steel.
Better than you deserve. You got it.
Need me?
Yeah? Let's do this.
Ready and waiting. Really, fight.
Ready. Quit fighting! You and me!
Cheap shots.
Captain,